Hi, I'm Joe Schrader. I am the treasurer of Indiana Swim Club, if you've not had the opportunity to meet me. I've also been volunteer coaching this year, working primarily with the Rising Star Group, but also developmental as well. And I just want to say this has been a very great experience, and given the circumstances, we've been having a lot of fun. I think the kids have been having a lot of fun as well. If you guys recall, back in August, I talked about some of the unique circumstances that we're facing as a swim club. Historically, we've always had free access to Bloomington High School South as well as Bloomington High School North pools. And, free is much better than having to pay rental fees. Unfortunately, given the current circumstances, we do not have access to those pools. We as a board have been doing everything we can to try to reach out to, the school board and the administration, including the superintendent. And unfortunately, to date, we've been met with basically no response. So we're going to continue those initiatives to try to gain access to those pools. So back in August, I talked about the fact that due to the YMCA rental costs, we're going to be potentially facing a deficit for this year. And that means it's critical for us to fundraise in order to have additional funds. So right now we're kind of sitting and we'd like to, have an initiative to try to raise anywhere from $30,000 to $35,000. One thing that went out last week, Jody talking about the swimathon, this is an excellent opportunity for us to, reach out to family members, to friends, to corporate partners, to try to get money to come into our club. That's why we set a kind of goal for each swimmer to raise around $350. If we all do this, we all meet this goal, we would meet the $30,000 objective that we want right now to have the excess funds to pay for pool rental costs at the YMCA. Hopefully you guys will all work diligently here. I think the swimathon, it'll be a fun experience for our kids, a way for them to raise funds, get in, swim a mile, have a good time, supporting the club and making sure we have those initiatives. I promise you that we are going to continue to work diligently. For example, we have had, volunteer coaches coming in, coaching at no cost to the club. Special thanks to Jackie Casper, Annie Eakin, one of our new coaches that's volunteering, Lynn, as well as myself, have all come in and provided a lot of hours for free to make sure the kids are getting a great swimming experience. We're also going to be working really hard on the lobbying front here in the next month, just to get a seat at the table to talk to the administrators, also talking to the YMCA to figure out ways to maybe renegotiate some of those costs that are pretty high. I mean, we're talking, $50,000 for the fall semester, $100,000 for the year. So trying to find a way to renegotiate and talk to the YMCA administration there. One last thing I want to talk about is, why am I supporting Indiana Swim Club? Why am I going to be working hard to raise funds this year? And it really goes back to the fact that, when I was a kid, I'm from Bloomington, Indiana. So when I was a kid, I started off doing baseball, soccer, basketball, and I wasn't really good at those sports. And I was kind of one of those heavier set kids in elementary school. And I came to swimming late. I started competitive swimming when I was in 7th grade. And when I came to Bloomington Swim Club, which is the predecessor to this club, I found a sport that allowed me to have self-esteem. I found a sport that gave me confidence. I found a sport that allowed me to be healthy, and it allowed me to achieve my goals and my objectives in life. I found a swim club where I, had numerous friends that are still my friends to this day. And through the swim club, I found swim coaches, whether they coached me for 4 years or they coached me for 1 season. There isn't a single coach that didn't have a profound impact on my life. And I'm convinced that the decision to start swimming in 7th grade and joining Bloomington Swim Club put me on a really good trajectory, where today now I'm a professor at the Kelley School of Business, and I've now got the opportunity to pay it forward. So for me, it's personal. I'm working hard. The board's working hard, but we're working hard because we want this sport to survive in the Bloomington community. We want this club to be successful, and it's not fair what happened with the pandemic, but we have to adjust and move forward. So we want to continue to raise funds and support this. So that's why I will be supporting this financially and working really hard to make sure that we have the funds to make it through this pandemic and come out of this like a phoenix, and get back to building this club to what it can be and providing a great experience for our swimmers and allowing new swimmers to come and join our club and have the same experiences that I had as a kid, and hopefully a lot of you have had as a kid, where you've had a profound mentor in your life or a sport or something to allow you to have purpose. So with that, thank you for the time, and I really do appreciate you, contributing to the swim-a-thon. And I believe Jody Madeira and Dave Witt will be back with you guys with some more details on how you can support us. Thank you so much.